yes, I managed to get to level 37 in part 4 of both Price of Deep. So in the stats, I managed to get 25 in strength and defense. I managed to get 21 in defense, and my arena level is 6, so well, we should be good. So I got a couple of command styles. The Ghost Drive, the Diamond Dust, and as for my finish commands, it's still a lot to finish. So pretty much if I die the first time, because I managed to increase my defense, but I have the Surprise 2 and the Magic Pulse 3. I had to use Surprise 2 because this was actually way better, but I've actually grind a bit to get a lot of mana. Some of the money I get was some of the commands, but I also grinded to get the Time Special. I got the Sonic Dog Garage Shot, which is kind of overpowered. I got the Aerial Sham, which I haven't really improved by it, but I did want to grind and make this segment better. But I got my Kira. That's about it. So we probably might have to spam. I'm assuming that the last area will be beyond that. And now we're back to this area. We already saw this the first time, so now make sure we don't usually die. The first time I actually played for this, I didn't really have any plans. I got some actual abilities, which is the HP price plus, which will increase the actual prices we get to. These are actually kind of useful if you want to survive. I'm meant to get 84 from HP boost, so this should be a huge issue. It took a lot to actually grind through, so now it took me a lot to actually increase my defense and my strength because I was too busy grinding in the Neverland section of the game, and it took me a lot to actually get to this point of the game where dying is not recommended. So you can tell it took me a lot to grind. Really, I mean, in critical mode, this is the only way you can actually get the secret ending without actually get all the reports. The scene and those reports are actually kind of repetitive by its own merit, but and also that they didn't really get the stickers, so not really my type. But so if you play this on the beginner, you have to correct all the reports from the beginning, but and we see if we get the stop barrier, which pretty much is actually kind of useful. I might have to change some of the commands because I got 3 command spells. I actually got 2 area spells, so I'm not sure how hard this area could be, but if it's really that difficult, we might. So this is the part we have to avoid these tornadoes. If you get caught by these tornadoes, you have to go through this area and fight with some of these enemies. Now because this is actually critical mode, sometimes we actually are kind of forced to actually enter these areas. I guess you got Kuda actually installed in your commands. So this is the final area of the chapter. Gotcha. Cybercore is kind of useful to get the HP Pride Plus because it's actually, you actually get more health this way. Now this is the only area you actually get easy EXP, but it's kind of dangerous because if you're in critical mode, you can't escape it, but you could escape them. That's the good part. And now there's a save point. That's actually kind of good. We actually could use this save point to some degree before we get to the final area. Now, I should also mention that once you beat this episode, how it works. So the way this game works is that once you complete each character's episodes, you go to the next character automatic. And even though it ends to some degree, but I got a lot of mega posters in my disposal, so the soul fight could be usually simple, but that usually depends how easy it is. Now the stickers are actually kind of useful if you want to get it. How these stickers works is that if you have a lot of stickers, you also get additional moves you can't usually get anywhere else. And these are actually useful because if you put them in the right order, you get more points, and the more points you actually get, you might get the D3s actually complete the photo album. So it's actually kind of useful in some degree, and the more points you get, the more D3s you actually get. So far, there's only 5 you can get with a sticker item, and it seems kind of miscellaneous, but there's a lot you actually get. There's a total of 20 stickers you actually could get, and I'm not sure how many you can actually collect, but I'm gonna have to save. I might have to grind a bit because this might be a short video, or yes, because I don't know how hard is this fight going to be. I'm also gonna make 3 different saves, because there are 3 characters in this game, and there's also gonna be the longest. Now it's kind of funny how each chapter is actually kind of short, but you know they're not actually that long. So let's go to this final area, which is going to be the final boss. I don't know the details, but take it from me. This is supposed to be the final area of each episode, so I wouldn't know.
Struck down.
Yeah.
Yes, that's right. I was stupid and helped Xenaknort do it. The Master. He tried to hurt Ben. I only fought because I wanted to protect him. But I was tricked. Xenaknort set the whole thing up. Also, he could awaken the darkness inside me. You were right, Aqua. And so was the Master. I did need to be watched. I went astray. But no more.
What else is darkness but hate and rage? Xenaknort is feeding the dark fires within you, making you fight. You'll go astray again. Tell me, how does that honor our master's memory, Terra?
Alright.
Xenaknort wants me and Benitez to fight. Make some kind of keyblade.
It's X-Blade, but I didn't
The
pass.
master said we can't let that happen. And he tried to destroy me for it.
Keyblade?
I still don't know exactly what it is. But it scares me to death. Even just the thought of it.
Relax, man. We're here, and we're gonna take care of you.
Yeah.
I may have to fight Benitez after all. If I do, guys, I want you
The
to...
three of us can never be torn apart, all right? I'll always find a way.
I'm asking you, as a friend. Just put an end to me.
So this is it. Need to find my comfort. Not so easy.
Behold, these lifeless keys used to be full of power, united with the hearts of their masters. On this barren soil, keyblades of light and darkness were locked in combat. As a great keyblade war raged,
Get to the point.
countless keyblade wielders gave up their lives, all in search of one ultimate key. And it will soon belong to me. Keyblade!
Yeah. Alright.
Aqua!
How? I'm so confused. He turned into ice.
Ben, are you okay?
Okay, this has to be the fun area of this game, so
thought you leave the popsicle with me, so you can go have your little fight with Terra. You can't be too happy about him deep sixing your master.
Who are you?
You think you two have got some grand role to play. As if. You're only here so that when I finish you off, Terra will succumb to the darkness. So, who wants to go first?
Shut up!
You can still talk.
Oh, so this kiddo thinks he's a full-fledged Keyblade wielder. He's got the angry look down.
Go ahead if you want to waste your time. Keep trying to drive us apart with your mind games. It'll never work. Terra will prove to you he's stronger. Aqua!
So this is the final boss fight? Oh! Okay, he did the other damage, so... Okay, I did not expect it to happen. The final boss fight, and we got himself killed. I guess he can spam square multiple times.
Reload.
So I guess you need patience. So in critical mode, you need to have a lot of patience when you deal with boss fights. Okay.
I keep forgetting don't mess with Keyblade wielders. But you know what? That just means I made the right choice. Well, he wanted me to buy time. I'd say he got it.
What?
Sometimes the boss fights could be easier if you take your time.
Ben!
I had to press square so many times.
Aqua! I'm asking you, as a friend.
So I had to go online about
Just
there's supposed to be
put
welcome.
an end to me.
Gosh, I'm glad you're okay.
Let's see. There has to be the other walkthroughs for this one.
Ben! Oh, thank goodness. Ben! You're safe!
Oh, we have to fight Banditas.
Ben!
Oh,
So we have to fight Banditas to some degree. And by finding Banditas, that will end
that's
the
not
episode.
Ben.
Correct. I am not Ventus. His heart has become a part of mine now. This Keyblade will open a door, one that leads to all worlds. Then, Keyblade-bearing warriors will flock here from each and every one of them to battle for the light within Kingdom Hearts. And just like the legend says, the Keyblade War will begin.
Shut up! I'm sick of your nonsense. Give Ben his heart back!
What? I'm Mechanica.
Take that!
He's the same as Vegeta's, but oh yeah, I forgot to mention about Time Spricer. The thing about Time Spricer is that it doesn't freeze the bosses, so you have to be careful when you use it. It's kind of a useful ability, but
Let's do it.
So this is one of those boss fights where you need to have some patience with this one. I didn't know that Ferditas is gonna be the most difficult boss. It doesn't really matter how much grunt you actually use. So having patience actually can net you an huge score. If it does have patience, the game would be easier.
And now the end.
Let's go! Gotcha! Go! Gotcha!
Suffer!
Is he defeated already? I'm kinda confused. Did we actually manage to kill him? Or defeat him in this chapter?
What's wrong? Giving up already?
Lend me strength.
Yeah. I don't know what's going on in critical mode, but
You are just wasting your energy. What?
Oh no! It's gone all haywire!
you think? So we defeated the X-Blade because it's a soul. And that'll be the end. I can't really see most of the characters so far because it's too bright, but for the game on the PSP, the production value is actually kind of decent. No, this is supposed to be the end of this particular episode.
Where am I?
Aqua, you lost consciousness. Fortunately, Mickey found you and Ventus drifting in the lanes between, and brought you back to me to receive proper care. I am sorry, but there was no sign of terror.
I see. Ventus.
The boy's heart is sleeping.
When will he wake?
I could not say. It is almost as though his heart has left. Should it return, he may very well wake. Should it not, then he may sleep like this for all eternity.
Oh yeah, we saw this in Kingdom Hearts 3 when he was actually asleep
I'll keep him safe
upon awakening.
until he wakes. Forever if I have to.
I will tell you what your friend needs right now. It is not your protection. He needs you to believe.
Yeah.
You see, Ventus's heart hangs in the balance. It sleeps in the place between light and darkness. From all I can perceive, that means he will be looking for a friend, one who believes in him, to show him the way home. Just as long as you love him, then Ventus will be able to find you when he wakes. He can follow that love back to where he belongs.
All right.
The realm of light.
Ah. Don't you worry, Aqua. I believe in Ben too. Gosh, he's been as good a friend to me as anybody.
Yeah.
And if both you and me believe in him with all our
Get
hearts,
to the point.
then he'll have 2 lights to follow instead of 1.
3 lights. Hera.
But Tara's gone. Maybe for good.
Mm-mm. I think I know how to find him.
Skip scene. So we've defeated, so we managed to defeat anything. So we didn't get all the repos, but the playtime would be. So here's what you need to know about the save data. You have to actually save in Patrine. So the difference between this game is that you have to create a new save data after you beat an episode. If you override it, it will not trigger the secret ending. So the thing about this game is that the save data function is actually kind of different. So it's actually kind of confusing to say the least, but the way you actually get this is actually beyond me. I'm not sure how this save function. Here's a see how I understand. I never really played Kingdom Hearts to some degree. Supposedly you have to start a new game with each one, but you have to make sure it's actually in critical mode, otherwise it won't even work. Now I don't know how this game works. It's actually kind of confusing to say the least, but I never really played this game in. Now here's the thing, this is my first time playing this. We got the Birth by Sleep and the whole thing. Sorry, I'm kind of confused how the save point works, so don't expect me to. So we start with critical mode with I don't know how the save function works, but I guess you have to start this game again in critical mode. Now I read some guys at walkthrough saying that you can't oversave that already. So you can tell it's actually completed by this actual point, but yeah. So we gotta start with Ventus because he has a quick attack. The reason I start with Aqua because he was a better mage, and because magic is actually overpowered this game, so we might as well start with Ventus. From this point on, I might as well just try to beat the game I know in critical mode. Because believe it or not, the game is usually easier. Also, most of the characters are actually the same, but there are slight alterations with each character's episodes, so it's actually the same plot.
Today you will be examined for the mark of mastery. Not one, but two of the key
most of the writing is actually the same in all episodes, but it's actually the
nor a battle for supremacy. Not a test of wills, but a test of heart.
So, in order to get the final episode to unlock, you have to defeat.
But I am sure our guest.
In order to unlock their final episode, if you want to get the secret ending, you have to beat all characters on critical mode. Now, we already did prove to the point where you can actually beat this game in critical mode if you took your time. And there are also some commands. There are some commands that are actually also overpowered that you can actually defeat some of these boss battles. I don't know how you're supposed to make the time splicer, but there's the other commands you have to use. And it would take a lot of grinding, so between you and me and I might have to make this a young part. The game is actually turning on to some degree, so those expect it to be a simplistic game.
Don't worry about me. You two focus on the exam.
But Ben, you're in danger.
I'm going to assume that it's actually kind of easy to unlock, because apparently you just need to beat the final episode.
You two become masters. I'm not gonna miss it now.
He can take care of himself. He's been out there training just as hard as us.
Yeah.
Stay sharp, Ben.
So he has a, so his starter spell is arrow, and he has the track rate. So this is the most starter ability that he has. You can tell it's actually critical mode if your health is actually 45. In the beginning stages, you have to have health a lot of times, but now the game is only easy if you have some patience, but I'm actually beat this game in critical mode. So the game will tell you if you actually complete this. Your maximum HP gaining is actually half, so
that was unexpected. But one must keep a still heart even in the most trying of circumstances. It was an excellent test, one I chose to let unfold. which brings us to your next trial. Now, Terra and Aqua, the two of you will face each other in combat. Remember, there are no winners, only truths. For when equal powers clash, their nature is revealed. Begin.
Yeah, so you have to get used to the same costumes. As I said, each story is actually kind of different between each character, but most of the time the game is usually simple between each character.
We have deliberated and reached a decision. Terra, Aqua, you both performed commendably. However, only Aqua has shown the mark of mastery.
I really want to...
You failed to keep the darkness within you sufficiently in check. But there is always next time. That is all. Aqua, as our newest Keyblade Master, you are entitled to certain knowledge. Please wait here for further instruction.
Hey. Terra, I'm sorry.
The darkness. Where did it come from?
I'm pretty sure if you already played this game on the PSP, you already know some of the context.
He ain't gonna cut it. Somebody's gotta break that loser in.
Not here, you won't. I have to keep up appearances.
I know that. He just needs a little incentive to leave home.
It's basically the same scene.
Sorry.
I just want to get to the point because this game could usually get kind of repetitive with the story, but each story is actually kind of different.
Huh? Who are you?
Or you'll never see Terra again.
What? Get real. I can see Terra anytime I want.
Like right now, he's leaving you behind. And by the time you catch up, he'll be a different person.
Look, whoever you are, you don't know the first thing about Terra. Me and him will always be a team. Trying to pick a fight or what?
Now grow up. Is that what you call friendship? You'll never know the truth unless you go out and look for it yourself. Come on, what could you possibly know when you're stuck here, looking at nothing but what's in your tiny world?
No. So sometimes the story could usually be, you know,
Terra! Terra!
It's okay.
I'll never guess. They're going to fly. Yeah, because most of the story is actually the same as before, so it's not actually different. Dude, I can tell you that most of these attacks is actually the same. Okay, so let's try to get us this. So I probably might get killed or not, but I don't know what to say. Yes, I'm not trying to get 100% all the achievements as much as possible, but you know. So he has, so I'm assuming he has medium defense, medium stats compared to Aqua. So we might as well go to this match. I just want to get to the point because yeah.
Wow.
Also, I forgot to mention that the majority of the chapters are so short that you actually can finish up in a couple of hours. They're not really that long. They're not. It only takes them a couple of minutes to finish. Okay, so here's the idea I noticed. The commands you made have to reach a high enough level first. Use the synthesis either one media to add a big particular man. Well, I didn't know, so apparently I had to make sure they're all max. Got it. So I can't mend them yet. So if you want to use these abilities, you have to. So if you really want to manage some commands, you first have to make sure they have higher level. Now I want to make sure if his defense and offense actually is way better compared to Terra's. Because during the beginning, the game can usually be more difficult. So that's actually frame salvo. I didn't know that was actually the case. So, Roxas or Ventus. I didn't know that these Kingdom characters actually can usually play differently. So the only difference between Roxas, Ventus. The only difference between Ventus and Aqua is that Ventus guys are usually way better because she was usually a mage class, and Ventus used to be an already above class. He's more both on the defense and the offense. Well, Terra is actually more offense than defense, so I can't tell who's the tank with who's not, but who will do you the man I saw myself. Yeah, it's kind of funny how I always confuse him as Roxas. I always mentioned that I never really know about the Kingdom Hearts story before, so it was kind of confusing. The Kingdom Hearts story seems to be inconsistent and kind of mixed together. I wasn't a huge hardcore fan of Kingdom Hearts, so my knowledge is actually kind of limited. So you can't expect me to actually know about the whole story because he has the same appearance to Roxas. Either he's a replica or something else, but I don't know.
Huh? Who are you?
I'm Ventus. Call me Ven.
A diamond thief! Take cover, you fools!
That sound effect.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to frighten you.
You didn't? You mean you're not here for our diamonds?
That's not nice. Treating me like some kind of bad guy. I'm just trying to find a friend. His name is Terra. He's dressed kind of like me, about yay tall.
Sounds like a tall tale to me. Go on, get!
We don't know any Terra.
Please, could you come over here? I just want to talk.
Don't fall for it! Stay where you are!
All right. Then we'll do this the hard way. Yeah.
What? Head into the mine to find those ropes. I'm kinda confused. He doesn't even talk. Okay. So I guess we need to buy everything from off the bat. I forgot how to make time sprites, so I just mentioned that the sticker board is actually kind of different, so So they actually are kind of hidden spots you need to put your stickers on. The thing about these sticker bars is that they actually are kind of different with each character. With this one, for 20 points you get the waypoints crystal, but the more you actually progress, the game gets easier. I probably would say that this is the only game where. And now we need to save. Now we can't oversave the actual save data, so we have to be careful of what we have. And yes, we got save a lot in this game, so. So we got a couple of mini games we have to find the ropes, so. So the fever pitch seems to be a useful ability. Don't know how, but. Okay. Does have to be the. So fever pitch should be. has the same sound effects, so. What's weird is actually overpowered. Some of the babies that used to overpower at the beginning. This has to be the only chapter that has it out of enemies. Now, there was going to be a short chapter, but what? What do you say? Are they supposed to be 7? Confused about the whole context, but how do you actually attack him is beyond me. So you take damage. Okay.
Come on. I'm telling you, I'm no thief.
what they all say. Well, we're on to you.
Fine, I get it. You want me to leave, I'll leave. Oh, but can you tell me where I can find some other people around here?
There's a castle beyond the chorus. I mean the forest.
Got it. Well, thanks.
Okay, that was kind of painful, but it's all good for now. So ability in his stats is actually kind of balanced. I'm not sure how it works, but ability he has the basic commands to some degree. So there's also a couple of abilities. And let's say, because I never knew you could actually get some damage by a cart. It's kind of weird, but I didn't pick it all the way, so the funny part about this game is that you know, this is supposed to be close to the sequel. I can tell he has decent defense. He doesn't that often compared to Aqua, but we need to buy kill. Okay, we must buy kill. Let's see. So we can't get points just yet. See, we have to pretty much save all the time. So I guess with that we need to get some experience so far. Actually increase it. Now, I don't want to grind because it actually gets repetitive, but I actually want to show some gameplay of Ventus before I actually end this segment. Now apparently auto, I know how the gameplay works with Aqua, so the game should be easier, because I know that critical mode is only hard if you watch and become impatient. I say critical mode is actually easier once you actually get to level 37, so I had to beat the standard. I might have to get up to level 12 on higher, so I might grind in the same exact area to get, you know, that's the juicy fight. I'm not sure how hard it is with Terra, with Ventus, because the layout and the structure is actually kind of different compared. So I wouldn't be surprised if the whole layout is actually different compared to Aqua, but I beg to differ. I mean, apparently all the JRPGs where the characters are usually weak or strong depending on what you pick, but this is a 3-part, a 3-story, a 3-episode type. Once you get an achievement, and we seem to get a decent offense. Our defense is actually kind of decent, so imagine if we were to grind. Well, we could be so overpowered compared to Aqua, but I wouldn't be surprised if this game, we got 2 more to complete. Most of the chapters are actually kind of short, so it's going to take longer to actually complete, so the first magic is actually kind of overpowered. The only way you can actually use Q-Wall is if you have Aqua. So in the beginning, If you really want to use Q-Wall, you have to use the D-Link. You have to use the D-Link with Aqua. But the problem with the D-Link is that once you go to the new area, it restarts all the way from the beginning. So the biggest problem with dimensional links is that once you go to a new area, if you use it now and if you have to enter a new area, it restarts. So
This must be where those little men live.
so that's the bad part.
There!
So that was the bad part about it, is that if you go to the new area, your D-Links actually reset. So there is a bad part to it. And now we have to save again because, you know, critical mode. I'm going to assume this is a coast chest. Or not. It's really easy to actually get new abilities, but so we have to use double jump. Alright. I'm not sure how the enemy will spawn in select areas, but how they actually spawn is beyond me, but yeah.
What's wrong?
These horrible trees. They tried to grab me.
It's okay. You were probably just seeing things. It happens to all of us when we're afraid.
Oh, thank you. I feel quite better now.
What does he sound? What does he sound like? Baby poop. Beyond me.
I do need a place to sleep at night. Would you know anywhere I might?
Oh, I know what's going.
I saw a house just up ahead. Come on, I'll take you there. Oh, I'm Ventus. Ven for short.
Thank you, Ven. My name's Snow White.
The voice acting.
Great. Let's get going.
So I'm going to assume this is where the enemy spawn. So we got. So we have trees. There's a thing called fire. If you didn't notice. Okay. You gotta be kidding. Okay, she takes a lot of damage. So we gotta make sure she doesn't take any damage or get killed. So we have to get a maximum HP to agree, so.
I'm pretty sure you'll be safe here. But sit tight while I look around.
Someone's asleep in here.
Okay.
The coast is clear. Not a monster in sight. Huh.
Couldn't stay away, could you? And who invited you in, you rotten thief?
Oh no, he's not a thief. He rescued me.
You mustn't be moved. Mustn't be fooled by him, princess. Just go on and get.
Please don't send him away. You see, he helped me when I was lost. I'm oh so very frightened.
What happened?
Well, I was picking flowers by the wood, and there was a stranger there.
By the wood.
He had a sword, but it was like a key. And then these monsters came and...
A sword like a key. Terra!
You mean the stranger saw you and sent his horde of evil demons after you?
Terra would never do that.
Oh, of course. I'm sure he wouldn't. Not if he's someone who's your friend.
He said wood,
Princess,
but woods.
you mustn't be so trusting. He's a lion! Mark my words!
I'll prove it.
Let me guess. Let's say for one moment. I'm so confused. There's no context, no adult drug, so it's just pure confusion from this point on. Listen, I don't know the details with the whole story, but my only best bet is that it's a really disorganized mess of a plot line. I don't know why, how, but it just happens.
Back off!
So that's supposed to be the end of the boss. I hope this is the last boss. Oh wait, what's up with the points of portals? Yep, we have to grind. So you know the whole ordeal. So pretty much we have to get all the way to level 12. Yep. If that could happen with Aqua, the guy will intense. So I usually get to see the final boss fight for Aqua, but let's try to grind a bit, actually get it, because it's actually kind of easy to get EXP with this chapter. So yeah, it's gotta be a long grind, but don't expect any remotes. So I might have to grind until level 12, and that'll be it, because I'm gonna be busy with this fight. And this gotta be a very different automated, so but hey, we actually made some progress, and the first episode with Aqua. So let's try to finish the second episode with Ventus, and then we get the Terror, if we manage to get to the Drove. But, as before with Critical Mode, it's gonna take a long time to get it through, and I only managed to get. So by the time you get to part maybe 5, you might see my offense and defense increase. So try to be patient, but see you in the next part. Tat, sign off, and hope you guys have a better Sunday. Sayonara, and goodbye.